Alright, going to shoot a little video of my aquaponics setup before I cut the yard and clean it up. This right here is my sump tank. Really doesn't see sunlight at all. Two pipes going to it just in case it does overflow at all, which it shouldn't, so at least we have enough to back up into it. Well, you can't really see it. But my RFF filter, both tanks, or 2 or the 3 fish tanks with bamboo on the outside. No algae has penetrated it. 2 koi in this, a couple goldfish. Well, the goldfish got 8. Tilapia in both tanks, about 42 tilapia in each tank. My plants, this system has been up about 2 months. Not all plants in there. Some grown from seeds, some just bought recently. Just bought this mini eggplant today. Just put in the Tabasco plant today. And back there, that's a Japanese eggplant. Some of the plants that have already been in here that will be getting relocated soon are strawberries. And here's our tomato plant. The first one we started with cherry tomatoes. Celery regrown from a celery head. So is this green onion. This green onion on this side is actually younger than the green onion that's on this side that's been in this system. We even have our first red onion growing. Our kale is finally taking off before we get our float bed system. Our raft system. And see, you might not be able to see it from here, but we have 1 green bean on this plant. There we go. And it looks like we might have our first eggplant about to come out of there. After many times the flowers falling. We have lost our bell pepper off of this plant, but we have some new ones coming in. We got to about the size of my thumbnail, which is pretty big, and then fell off. Broccoli we started in a little greenhouse kit thing you buy, and then transplanted straight into containers into this. And it's doing nice versus these we let sit in our system up until yesterday and put them in, so they're gonna come back. But these have been here about a week and a half, and the growth is tremendous compared to the same brothers and sisters that was in the same setup. These will also be moving to our floating raft system. And the strongest survived of our squash. All the other little weaklings died off, which is good, you know. Let them die off and let's keep only the ones that's gonna do good for us, which we have 3 plants here. None have produced anything yet, but maybe soon. Flowers always come and they always die, but hopefully not this time. And another snap bean plant. Like collard greens, starting to do well. Especially this plant, being very dominant. So hopefully within a month's time we'll be eating some greens off of it. And our squash has flowered in the past, zucchini squash, but not lately, but it is growing very well. And this is off of 2 plants. These mild jalapenos have done nothing. Just stayed weak and pathetic. These almost died down from the dog tearing them up before I put them in, which is fine, but mild jalapenos are doing nothing, and we just bought a regular jalapeno plant. Stuck it in there, and we have 3 cucumbers on this plant, on the cucumber plant. You see the water's flowing nicely in them. Got bubblers. And here's my larger tank. Algae in the back. Very large one I got from Mason. And these fish aren't trained as well as the others because they don't see me as often as the other ones see when they know to come to the tank. Or they're just lazy. Then these are 3 Dutch bucket systems. It's not complete because it's not completely level of what I want them on, but it's a start. Corn that we started from seed, 2 from seed and 2 in aquaponics. And the ones from seed are actually, well, the ones we did in seed and dirt are actually the 2 big ones. Versus the other ones, they didn't do well, but they're coming along. It's our highest tomato plant, which we have our first tomato coming on it. And I don't know if it's gonna produce any more. And then this is our lemon tomato plant. It's lemon boy. It's coming up, it goes down, but what it's doing is it hasn't, the roots are still taking shape on it. The root system isn't as good as some of the other tomato plants, so I keep watering and let those roots stretch. Versus we pull out the little smaller of the plants, the highest one. You can see the roots actually coming through the sides and all through the bottom, getting ready to drop towards the water. And we all know what's going to happen once they touch the water. These plants are going to shoot off because they're getting enough oxygen. These went through shock when I first moved them here about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. They went through their little shock, but now look. And that's where you like seeing white roots, all the oxygen getting into them. Every last one is growing fine, which means I don't know how long it really takes, but we're gonna have some sweet corn. This is the sump for the bucket system, and this is also going to be the sump for my floating raft system. It has a pump in it that pumps right back into the main tank. Well, I may stretch it out to pump it all the way back to the sump. Going to add some river rock to this. Well, not river rock, lava rock once we wash it off to help with bacteria growth. Then we're going to add some minnows to it, or guppies, so they can breed. And once they breed, we're going to feed the babies to the tilapia. So it's nothing like feeding those to them. High protein, just as high protein as buying fish food. And then we got a bug zapper now to run at night. It's connected to a part of the alarm system, which means it's going to come on at night and it's going to go off in the morning.